Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the astrological new year, March 21st, 2023. So what this means, guys, is there's a new year, which is January 1st. We have the Chinese New Year, which is also very significant because it represents a different zodiac spectrum. And then we have our Western zodiac signs, and this starts for Aries. So this is like the innovative time of the year. It's spring, is when everything's growing and everything's flourishing. Obviously, our zodiac wheel ends in Pisces when it's winter. Everything's sort of dying, decaying. When you understand the phenomenon behind this stuff, you start realizing that this is the time in which you're supposed to make plans to grow. This is a time where you make different financial plans, different fitness plans, plans regarding your social life, plans to take trips, whatever it may be. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you can incubate in your mind and put your words and your actions to back it up and lock it in. So right now is a day in which you want to write exactly down what do you want to see in this astrological new year? What do you want to see in the next month, the next 2 weeks, the next 2 years? Because what happens in here is going to go out into the universe. It's going to be very amplified today specifically, and it's going to return to you tenfold. So I'd really recommend writing it down. I know we always have like our smartphones now. You can just write notes in your phone. You can type it in. It doesn't give you that same expression as if you write it on a light piece of paper or just like in a notebook, something like that. You want to make sure that you're actually physically writing it down or saying it in some sort of ceremonial way in which you can like be looking over the water, be in nature by yourself, meditate, and think to yourself. I mean, my mentor, when it came to astrology, during this time of the year, what they would do is they say, imagine you're going to be beheaded at dawn, meaning imagine you're in the medieval times and you were exiled for whatever reason, and you're going to be beheaded. What was the greatest accomplishment that you had? What was your greatest failure? And what would you have done differently? Because now you imagine you're going to die. And what you do is you spend the night before the new year doing that. When you go into the astrological new year, you put death to the old self and a birth to the new self. Because you should have answered a couple of questions. What was your greatest failure? What was your greatest success? What's left undone? That's the conclusion of that. So now you have to figure out, what am I actually going to finish off the rest of my life doing? And that's going to be your purpose. You would then want to write out that said purpose, make it as detailed as possible till it becomes a vision, something that's living, something that's breathing. It's not just a present moment thing. It's something that's actually going to be living there for you. Meaning you have $10 million in liquid assets. You have that split in crypto, bonds, different security funds, things of this nature. And then you also have money that you can put aside to go on vacations and spend on hobbies, etc. Make it a living vision, not a stagnant one. Once you have that, you can then have a plan for it and you put forth action towards it. Do that today and you'll drain the energy from this new year and you'll get the full energy of Aries. That's it, guys.